Today on Houston Life, move over pumpkin pie. We're learning about the local business serving show-stopping desserts that are a must-have for your holiday table.
Then a look inside Kindred Stories, a bookstore in 3rd Ward, inspiring young readers and highlighting popular Black authors.
Plus, from Sugar Plum Fairies dancing in your head to the infamous Rat King, the Nutcracker is back. We're going to share everything you need to know before taking the family back to the theater.
And speaking of Nutcrackers, the iconic chocolate display in the Hilton Americas hotel lobby is back. We are getting a first look at this year's life-size Nutcracker theme. All that happening today on Houston Life.
Live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Life starts now.
Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome to Houston Life on this November 15th, 2021. I'm Derek Shore.
And I'm Courtney Savala. Good to have you here on this Monday. And we're back in studio after taking the show on the road, of course, on Friday to the Nutcracker Market.
And it was so much fun seeing so many people out in the community. First of all, it's been a couple years since we've had the holiday Nutcracker Market, but we met so many great fans of the show and had some good conversations. Your mom was there as well.
I know, my mom, my sweet mom. It was so much fun to be back at Nutcracker Market. That's Patsy Chapman, of course, who organizes the whole thing, and she is just fantastic. They work all year long to get this market up and running. Lauren Kelly previewing the lights that everybody needed to buy. Joe Fish at Redfish and Joe Sam, changed your last name, Joe.
We know what you meant.
And there's my mom with Houston Tamale Company. This was so much fun with Shirley and Tex the tamale. And I have to tell you, it brought a little tear to our eyes walking in the door on Friday.
Oh, because this has been a tradition for you and your mom for how many years now?
Oh, my gosh. Like, you know, 15, 14 years, I guess. 2003 was the first year that I went. I went to the preview party. I called her the next morning and I said, you need to get on a plane. Are you working this weekend? No, I'm not. I flew her out. We went, and, you know, the rest is history because it's just so much fun. When I walked in, I knew my mom had to experience that. And it's been such a fun thing to experience it together.
Yeah, well, it was so great seeing her. And it was great seeing also so many people, friends of Houston Life, who have been on the show. Tracy and Robbie Schultz from Bear Creek Smokehouse, and the vendors, we could go on and on and on. And we had a team of how many people out there? I think about 20 of us out there putting the show together.
And that's the thing, a huge thank you to everyone behind the scenes, because we could never do this without y'all. They set up a stage inside NRG Center, and, you know, the whole thing, thankfully, you know, we were bookended between two bars, which was very smart, whoever organized that. Kudos for that.
I think that was by design.
I know. But, you know, that whole crew is fantastic. They're out there early in the morning, all day long. Then they have to tear it down, and it's a whole thing. So thank you so much to our crew and the rest of the crew that stayed back here to help put the show on the air as well.
Sure. And thanks to all the viewers who came up and said hello. We had some great conversations. I wanted to chat with you and your mom a little more, but you had to run off to another event.
You know, Friday night, I had to get home, took my mom home. They ended up having a really great dinner with Orlando and the boys and my Aunt Rob, and I hightailed it over to the Post Oak Hotel for the Trees of Hope Gala. Look who that is, Kathy and Robbie from Renovate.
Yeah.
Walked into the lobby, and there they were. Trees of Hope is a wonderful organization for Star of Hope, and there's Cecilia Kerr, who does our hair, and Corey Blum, Chloe and her husband Jeff, of course, you know, Jeff Blum, you've heard of him, voice of the Astros and also a former Astros player. There he is. The lovely couple, beautiful. They were the chairs of the event.
Oh, awesome.
And they did such a wonderful job raising incredible amounts of money for homeless children in our community. You know, 25% of Texas's children are living below poverty level. You know, our kids are going to school with homeless youth, and it is not something that's not happening in our community. It is in our backyards, and this group makes sure that these kids have shoes, clothing, babies have diapers, and also that if they are homeless and they're in some sort of transition, these kids are bused and figured out to get to their zoned school, so they are not missing a beat when it comes to education. This is something that takes so many hours and so much manpower, and it's really incredible incredible, the amount of money that they've raised over the weekend.
Gosh. And as you said, I mean, people don't like to think of this happening in our city. Houston is the 4th largest city in America. And I think especially this time of year, it's important to sort of reach out to those and give back.
Absolutely. And Trees of Hope, a fun, kind of holiday themed. There's different like 5-foot trees that are decorated, and that's the silent auction. There's an Astros theme, a Kendra Scott. I mean, Renovate did a tree. It was all kinds of trees up for auction. So it was absolutely beautiful.
Houston is often called one of the most philanthropic communities, or cities in America, and I feel like this time of year is proof of that. It is gala season, y'all, because Friday before the Nutcracker Market, I went to the Association of Fundraising Professionals, a bunch of nonprofit organizations all in one room. This was happening downtown at the Hilton. I think we have some video. That's the room, 650 attendees, really incredible. Then that night I emceed the I Write. The theme was Page to Stage, and this was all about young authors. They did a book signing out of the lobby of the Hyatt Regency downtown. Published authors, young people who show promise, and this is their first taste of professional publishing and authorship. Then on Saturday night, this was the Big Brothers Big Sisters Gala downtown. Roseanne Aragon made a fantastic MC, an evening for potential. And again, this is about helping young people in our community, giving them, you know, access to mentors who can just be there for them.
Right.
And many of us take for granted. I grew up with a single mom, but she was always there for me. And unfortunately, a lot of kids are not in that situation. So Big Brothers Big Sisters, they do such great work. And again, it takes a village. It takes a whole community to support these organizations so they can do their great work.
Oh, so many things. And the mentorship means so much to so many people, whether you're receiving it or giving it. And I think there are so many full circle moments when those happen.
I think so too. So thanks for all the fun and for all the money raised. Hey, you got to mark your calendar. Get on downtown, folks, to Post HTX. I'm going to take our viewers inside within the next few weeks. This is the old Barbara Jordan Post Office downtown.
Fantastic.
Guys, it'll blow your mind. The building itself is a work of art. It opened to the public last Saturday. It was so great to walk over, check out the spaces. This food court will blow your mind. It's so beautiful. There's so much to offer.
There's also the rooftop, right?
And there is the rooftop. I have some video of that as well. Look at that.
The skyline. I mean, you couldn't pick a better day.
I know. And this is our city. Black Swan Yoga did a big yoga class out there. I chatted with a lot of viewers from the show. Big congrats to Love It. Frank Liu, his son Kirby Liu, this was his project. It is such a gem in our city. Our city needs this. There will be co-working space. Check out these ladies. Felicia there on the left, she used to work at the post office.
Oh, no.
These are her sisters, Charlene and Lauren on the right.
I love it.
I know. Charlene's a realtor with Keller Williams if you need someone, but I love chatting with these ladies, and what a full circle moment for Felicia, who worked at the post office and now has seen it be reinvented into this beautiful space.
And you know what? Major kudos for not tearing down that building and figuring out how to repurpose it and use the architecture and have people, I used to work there. It used to be this. This is so great.
They're also planting a garden on part of the roof. Oh, and there's a concert venue as well.
Oh, I can't wait. So you're going to bring us inside, right?
I will. I'm working on making a story happen to take y'all, show you more.
I can't wait. Okay, you know what else is happening? Yeah, this one's not good though. Noticed over the weekend, our friend Carlos Correa, he removed all mentions of the Houston Astros from his social media, his profile, Instagram.
Maybe he was just updating the description.
It's gone. Apparently, it's standard procedure for free agents to do this when they are in negotiations. But, you know, it still stings. We understand. We know. We want you to stay. It's tough, man. You know, during spring training, they had a little bit of negotiations going on. It was $120 million. He rejected that, said, I'm going to play the season. No more talks, no more negotiations. Let's play the season. Season ends, and there was another 5-year, $160 million that was thrown out there as a ditch effort, but wasn't taken. We understand Carlos is still shopping around. I understand he's in talks with New York, but...
I mean, in his defense, I don't know how anyone could live on $160 million. It just seems...
Seems outrageous.
I mean, you expect me to live on that?
Can I get his name of his agent?
Carlos, we want you to stay. We love your wife, Daniela, too. Speaking of philanthropists, they have done so much for our city.
So much.
Which makes it sting even more the idea that they could leave us. But
his entire career has been here, you know, and so many great things. We're lighting the candle. We're not saying goodbye just yet.
What's that saying, though? Don't be sad it's over. Be happy it happened.
Still hurts.
Okay.
I love how the glass is half full. I don't know. Okay, still to come. You know, Adele.
Oh.
I'm a huge fan.
I mean, I don't know Adele, but
I wish I did.
know about her.
I wish I did.
Yeah.
Well, she is making headlines, of course, from her Mother Oprah interview, her breathtaking performance this weekend. But what's the one food she's going to take to the grave?
Oh, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
All right, but for now, let's check in with Lauren Kelly, who's downtown giving us a first look at a sweet holiday tradition. Lauren, how's it going?
It's going great, you guys. I hope you have your sweet tooth ready, because here at the Hilton Americas Hotel downtown, we're taking a look at their iconic chocolate holiday display that is 2 tons of pure chocolate, and all the details and the history when Houston Life returns.
What you know about me? Just what the people say.
Well, welcome back to Houston Life. A lot of people are talking about that Adele concert that was aired last night. You watched it?
It was so good.
We were just chatting about it during commercial break, about the sweet proposal and all that. Go back and watch it, right? So she recently released her first single in 5 years.
Yes.
And she also was chatting with British Vogue about her go-to meal, her death row sort of like last meal. Do you know what it is?
I do.
Okay, well, for our viewers who might not know, it's a McChicken nugget with a Big Mac and then fries. How about that? Apparently, she eats that 3-course meal at least once per week.
And what's crazy is she loves working out. She said last night in the interview that I think her deadlift right now is at 160 or something like that. And that was, working out was sort of this newfound thing that got her mind occupied, and she loves it. I mean, she said, I eat. I'm not one of these people who doesn't like food. She had a major body transformation. We haven't seen her in years, and a few months ago, I guess maybe it was summertime?
Maybe.
When the photo came out.
She posted on Instagram, and suddenly everyone was like, wait a minute, Adele looks totally different.
Yeah, but she had this like, but it's good to know that there's sort of the comfort food factor, right? Because I hate people that, oh, no, I shouldn't say that. I don't understand when people say, I don't eat that, I don't do cheat meals. I feel like you need to do a cheat meal.
Guys, when I got home last night, I Uber Eats'd a whole bag of Taco Bell that was so heavy, I couldn't even. I think if you eat it all the time, that's maybe when your body doesn't feel so great. But if she does it once a week and she works out, it's awesome. You got to have a little cheat meal here and there. Otherwise, maybe your goals are not realistic. That's
either that, or one day I'm just going to be in the corner with a vat of queso and chips. I'm never going to leave.
You know, I got home last week, and Brandon had lunch at Barnaby's downtown.
Oh, so
what did I
good.
find in the trash can in the garage?
I hope you dug it out.
French fries, and I thought of you.
Yes!
What would you have done?
Were they protected, or were they out in the open?
Well, they were still in their thing, but they had been in the trash. They were actually in the recycle bin, and so it's a long story. I had to separate out.
Oh, did he get confused on the colors?
I was like, dude, next time you have leftover fries, just save them.
Put them on the counter.
I'll eat them when I get home.
Exactly.
Dump them on the floor. I don't care.
Let's bring in Joe Sam with our question of the day. Joe, we're not going to make you eat old fries, but I do like your sweatshirt.
Oh, thank you. I like old fries too, though, but I do like a good cheat meal. We all deserve
So
that.
good. Those fries are good.
Oh, yeah. You know, we want to hear from you guys. If you could choose, what would be your last meal and why? We have those meals coming in. Y'all know I love talking about food. So we have Greta. She writes in a sampler of all my Tex-Mex favorites paired with the great margarita.
I'm with you, Greta.
Yeah.
We're going out together, girl.
It has to be strong. I love it. All right, now we have this one coming in. Magdalena, she writes in my Mimi pot roast. Now this is one from the family. It's family's tradition. It's been a favorite since I was a kid, just to walk into her house and smell it slowly cooking in a crock pot. Each bite was so comforting and wonderful. That sounds good. All right, we have one more coming in. Lisa, she writes in chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, fried cream gravy, and yeast rolls, all naughty, but oh so good. That does sound good. Good meal for you guys. We want you to head over to our Houston Life Facebook page, join that conversation, share more of those comments, and a little later on in the show, we're going to tell you all about what everybody's saying. Of course, Courtney and Derek, what's a meal you guys have to have? Last meal, if you ever could.
I'm going with Greta. It's got to be something Tex-Mex with a margarita. I mean, that's my go-to.
Can I just say 2 margaritas? How about that?
Oh,
that's good.
One for the left, one for the right.
My mom has a no-bake cheesecake that I have always loved. Probably that. What about you?
You know I'm from Louisiana, so I have to have my gumbo.
The gumbo.
Gotta have it. And you know, Derek, without the okra.
Gumbo literally
There's two
means
fans.
okra, Joe.
There's two
You
camps
gotta
here.
have okra in your gumbo.
How about a beignet? Can we settle
Ooh,
with
I like a beignet too. Yeah, we'll sub that for the
A
beignet.
little Cafe Du Monde with an espresso.
Or hot chocolate.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
No
Appreciate
problem.
it. Okay, speaking of a splurge, 'tis the season to celebrate the holidays at Hilton America's Hotel downtown, as their 2-ton chocolate holiday display has now returned to the holiday lobby. All you need to do is walk in and sniff.
It smells so good. This year, the team has created a Nutcracker-themed holiday gingerbread and chocolate masterpiece. Lauren Kelly is live with all the sweet details this afternoon. Lauren, this is my question. Do visitors actually get to break a piece off and sample it?
On the way up the elevator.
No, Derek, no. It might be 2 tons of chocolate, but you better not be eating this because it took a lot of work to get this together. And here to talk all about it is Executive Chef Rufi. Thank you so much for sharing this again with us. We had to miss out last year because of COVID, but the year before we did the Grinch and the Dr. Seuss theme, but this year you're back with the Nutcracker theme.
That's right.
How does that come about?
Well, you know, we've actually been doing this since 2005.
Okay, so
every
16 years.
Every
okay.
year we change the theme, and this year we decided we're going to do Nutcrackers. And how we do this is actually talk to our team members to talk to their kids and children at home.
Oh, that's a smart idea.
Yes.
Okay.
And they will come up with the idea, then myself and Chef Mahesh will get to work and we'll design it, and Chef Mahesh will do his...
How long,
That's
start
the
to
one.
finish, how long to get all of this completed?
Well, typically, we're looking at about 2,000 hours.
2,000 hours,
Yeah, we
wow.
don't do this all at once, of
Okay,
course, because
okay.
we are a very busy hotel. We do it once in a while.
Okay.
But make some, put it away, and make some more and put it away.
Gotcha. Now here's one more question. What parts are edible and what parts are not?
Absolutely everything is edible.
Everything is edible.
Except, of course, for the Christmas trees.
And the
Don't eat
Christmas trees in the glass.
trees.
Don't eat the glass, okay?
But everything else is edible. Yes.
Well, hey, don't go anywhere, Chef Rufi. This is just a brilliant and beautiful masterpiece.
Thank
and
you.
guys, Derek and Courtney, it does smell beautifully like
Yes,
chocolate
it
in
does.
here. We're going to talk about the ingredients that go into this 2-ton chocolate display coming up a little bit later on in the show. And you know what? It's going to be really hard not to take some of it with me. And if a piece is missing, even that sword is chocolate, don't come looking my way. I swear I didn't take it.
Excellent.
Wow. Okay, Lauren, thanks so much. It's hard to believe that is all chocolate and
I
gingerbread.
know, and it's so real, realistic looking. All right, Lauren, we'll see you in just a little bit. When we come back, we are answering some common questions on the COVID-19 vaccine rollout for kids, including dosage information.
And listen up, if you haven't yet become a KPRC2 insider, here's another really good reason to join. We're working on a pretty fantastic giveaway for our insiders. It's set to launch soon. Check this out, Courtney. 10 insiders will receive a family turkey dinner complete with all the trimmings.
Well, some of the restaurants in our giveaway include B&B Butchers, Good Company, The Annie, and Orleans Seafood Kitchen. Just go to click2houston.com/insider to join KPRC2 Insider Program and keep your eye on your inbox for a newsletter showing you how to enter. Stay right there. Houston Life will be right back. Well, welcome back. The COVID-19 vaccine is now available to kids age 5 and older. Pediatric infectious disease expert at UT Physicians and Children's Memorial Hermann Hospital, Dr. Misty Ellsworth, and mom herself, is sharing what we all need to know. Dr. Ellsworth, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Let's first put your mom hat on here for a second. Let's talk about that because you got your kids. How many kids do you have? And I understand you got them vaccinated right away.
Yeah, so I have 3 kids, a 10-year-old son and 7-year-old twins. The vaccine was approved November 2nd, and they were vaccinated by 10 a.m. on the 3rd.
There are so many parents like you out there. We've seen posts and conversations that parents are not waiting as the vaccine is rolling out for kids ages 5 to 11. What do we need to know as far as signing our kids up? How easy is this? I know when we talk about the adult side of it, it seemed a little bit more difficult.
Sure. So both Memorial Hermann and UT Health are offering the COVID-19 pediatric vaccine at clinics as well as in hospital clinics. In hospitals, some of the Memorial Hermann hospitals, it's walk-in. You don't even need an appointment. And then we're also working with school districts around the greater Houston area to bring vaccines straight to schools.
And I'm guessing we're going to get more information on that too, to make it more accessible for parents to just find kind of one stop to be able to get their children vaccinated while at school. Let's talk a little bit about the vaccine in particular. Of course, this is the Pfizer vaccine, and for this particular age group, it's a smaller dose. Is that right?
Yes, so this is the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine, and the dose for this age group is actually 1/3 of the dose given to adults or the 12 and above.
And still in 2 shots.
Correct.
With your kids and your personal, I mean, what I'm hearing is that, you know, nothing, just kind of you feel it in the arm, and the kids are obviously a little nervous in the beginning, but are we hearing about the side effects that many of us were associating with the first couple rounds?
Sure. So for my kids, exactly like you described, a little bit of a sore arm for an hour, maybe. That was it. Their most commonly reported side effects are fatigue, chills, sore arm, maybe fever, but very, very short lasting.
Absolutely. And that's kind of what we want, right? We're getting a good response, an immuno response is what we've learned over the last few months about feeling something like that. Let's talk about the stats in this, Dr. Ellsworth, because what is it? More than 6 million children have tested positive with COVID-19 since the beginning of the pandemic, and with more than 1 million new cases just reported in September. This is so important now to get our young children vaccinated.
Absolutely. So in this 5 to 11 age group alone, there's been over 8,000 hospitalizations and around 100 deaths. So while COVID-19 severe disease can be rare in this age group, it does happen.
And let's talk about what y'all have seen in the unusual rise in, is it MIS-C, MIS-C in children?
Sure. So MIS-C stands for multi-inflammatory syndrome in children. It occurs after a COVID-19 infection or exposure to somebody with COVID-19. It causes inflammation and can specifically affect the heart, and can be very severe, require hospitalization, and sometimes even death. So vaccinating your kid against COVID-19 can also help prevent this.
So if someone's saying that they don't want their child to potentially get MSC, that's sort of a misnomer. They should get vaccinated to help prevent both.
Yes.
There you go. You hear that here. How can we talk to our kids, or what do we need to do to prepare our kids for the vaccine?
Sure. So I talked to my kids about the why behind getting the vaccine, why it was important, how it was going to keep them safe, help them visit other family members who might be immunocompromised. We talked about it hurting for a second, and then offering them protection. You know, you can let your kid pick their favorite stuffed animal or fidget toy, or distract them with a video on your phone, and it'll be over quickly.
Very quickly, for sure. And it's still a 2-week out, right, from the first and the second dose?
Yes.
Great. Dr. Misty Ellsworth, thank you so much for joining us today, answering some of the questions regarding getting our children vaccinated from 5 to 11. We do appreciate your input.
Thank you.
For more information, just visit memorialhermann.org/COVID-vaccine-children, or simply call this number, 713-704-5437. We're going to switch things over to Joe now, who has a look inside a new Black-owned bookstore in the 3rd Ward. This is a page-turner, Joe.
Oh, it definitely is, Courtney. Coming up, the bookstore the community has been waiting to read and see all about why Kindred Stories is making such a big impact in 3rd Ward. And we'll get a check of what's coming up for the news at 4, including a new neighbor moving onto a very popular street. Houston Life is back in 2 minutes.
Welcome back to Houston Live. Courtney and Derek back with you on this Monday at 3:30. Just have a little fun during the commercial break.
You know, the conversation never stops, even during commercials. So earlier today, we asked if you could choose what would be your last meal. We're not asking this in like a dark sort of way.
No, just fun and games.
It's because Adele talks about her love for Big Macs. Okay, let's get to more of your comments now. Kenya writes in and says, Frenchie's fried chicken wings and one of my husband's marinated ribeye steaks with a side of French fries, followed by a hunk of yellow cake with chocolate icing, topped with a scoop of Bluebell homemade vanilla. These are a few of my favorite things. Wow, Kenya is very specific.
She put some thought into this.
Listen, you go.
Listen, I love a good meal like that. I'm coming over too. Jessica writes in, my aunt's, what is this?
Conchita.
Oh, it's a dessert, right? Tried to make it multiple times, just can't get it right.
Oh.
Am I right? Is it a dessert?
You know, we need to do a segment on the show so we can all find out.
I know, but it's amazing. If
Must
it's
be
what I
good if
think it
Jessica
is.
wants it for her last meal. Robin writes in beans so I can go out with a blast.
Robin, you win today. That was a good one, Robin. I love it. You guys are funny. Join the conversation.
I love how honest our viewers are.
I
with
know.
us.
It's a good
We feel
one.
like we know you.
All right, let's check in with Keith, Christine, and Frank for a look at what they have coming up at 4. Okay, guys, last meals?
That was a good one. I don't know if we can top
proof
that.
that we never filter the comments, right?
No, I love it. They do. They just put it up and see if,
Yep,
you know, they're going
yep.
to get a bust out of us.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, for me, I think I would have a really nice steak with some crispy, salty French fries and some creme brulee as the dessert. Yes.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Mine would probably be homemade pizza and wine,
Okay.
which is what I have every Friday night anyway.
At least you're consistent.
You know?
I just have a burger. But not a, well, actually Five Guys would not be a bad last meal.
I had Five Guys last night. Yes. Oh, it's so good. Yes, yes.
And guess what? It was your last meal.
Oh, no! Time's up.
Tough crowd.
Well, hey,
I mean, Five Guys is a pretty good hamburger.
it is. Yeah, yeah. And they have good fries, too. Yes.
Yeah, well, no one's like, I'm going to have a really nice salad for my last meal. None of us.
No.
None of us.
What protein bar do I want? Nobody says that.
Never,
The
never.
one that tastes like a cardboard box.
With a glass of water.
Delicious.
Oh, well, man, hey, today would be a great deal to have any kind of meal outside. My gosh. it's
Grilling
just
and
been-
grilling. It's,
Yes.
it's hot out there.
It is, it is. Well, hey.
Yeah, but it's nice. It's still relative. You can see a nice blue sky. Our normal right now is about 73, but we're at 81, 82, 84 in Sugar Land, 79 in Galveston. So an easy 10 degrees above the normal is what we are finding. We're still going to be at 82, 80 as you go for that dog walk. We'll see that sun go down around 5:30, 74, 72. That'll help for sure. This high is in place. Talk about large and in charge. It is right there over New Orleans. That's where the warm flow is coming, really all the way to Montana. They're at 67, which is warm for them. We got 71 in Wichita. There's a little cool snap down through Chicago. They're at 33, but lots of 80s across Texas. Here's a closer look. 86 San Angelo, 80 in San Antonio, 85 in Brownsville, 82 in Amarillo. So this stays with us a couple of days. A front comes through Thursday morning that brings a little rain, and it also brings in some cooler air as we go toward the end of the week and the weekend. So we'll talk about that coming up, but a mild, quiet evening for us tonight. Could see a little fog overnight. Cold front, not only the one Thursday, but more are coming. In fact, this 10-day takes us all the way to Thanksgiving Day.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
already on the map.
I'm already thinking about food.
I know.
That's going to continue for the next 10 days. All right, Frank, thank you.
All right, look now at some of the stories that we're looking at and following for the news at 4 o'clock. Harris County officials making a move when it comes to the I-45 expansion project on from downtown north. Why they say they are going to pause the lawsuit against TxDOT and how they hope the move will help everyone get what they want from this project.
Plus, blood pressure and the pandemic. We're going to be looking at a new study that shows how the coronavirus impacted people's blood pressure. It didn't make the blood pressure higher or lower, but rather harder to control. A look at the reason behind the findings.
And there is a new Muppet moving to Sesame Street. The children's show is adding its first Asian Muppet. A look at the impact that new character will have and the special meaning behind her name. All right, looking forward to that and so much more.
Yeah. We'll see you guys
Right.
at 4 o'clock.
Very nice, guys. We'll see you at 4 o'clock. Well, Kindred Stories is a brand new bookstore that was born out of a love for reading and a passion for our community.
Joe Sam has more on how it's making an impact on Third Ward and its array of Black-inspired stories and authors. Hi, Joe.
Hey guys, that's right. Kindred Stories wants to give kids and adults a space to explore the wide open world of literacy content and creative works fashioned by Black and brown hands. Now, I spoke with the owner who's committed to amplifying those voices and bringing diverse stories to the Third Ward neighborhood.
Hi, my name is Terry Ham and welcome to Kindred Stories. Kindred Stories is just a dream of mine that I've been kind of bringing to life over the last 2 years or so. It's actually inspired by my daughter. You know, she just always, since she was, 6, 7, 8, always gravitated towards stories about different Black girls. She's always been very interested in the diversity of Blackness.
When it comes to Black stories and Black history, always learning the lessons of innovation through all the different types of difficulties and struggles, just being able to create something out of nothing consistently, and also just the pioneers and just the trendsetters that have existed throughout history.
We are such a creative people, and in Houston, I just felt like we needed one more space where we could all come together and just explore, discover, and also share as a community all the things that we create so that we can have the accessibility to support each other.
Just in addition to the already growing movement here in the community as far as having more gathering spots, places where community members can stop by, say hello, take a look around, be in the backyard, enjoy especially when the weather's cooling down, be outside and read a book. So I believe it's just adding to what's already existing with the community members and the spaces that we already had. Just a bookstore just fits right well.
I actually read as a form of self-care. So, I'm a mom with 2 kids and a husband, and so life can be very, very busy. So typically I use, maybe an hour, sometimes it's 30 minutes, sometimes it's 20 minutes in the evening just to kind of like read and wind myself down and just really just do something that feels good for me. When they leave, I want them to feel like, oh my gosh, I just left this space that felt like home. I feel like a part of it belongs to me because the space, all of this work that we're doing to create this space and to keep it going is around just making sure that we all have a space where we feel like we belong.
Yes, a beautiful store there. Now, Kindred Stories open in September and plans on hosting several community events and bringing celebrities like Gabrielle Union over to help promote their mission. For more information, just head over to our website, HoustonLife.tv. Now, guys, they actually already had Gabrielle Union over there already. All of the community members went. They had a good time. She interacted with everyone, so they want to bring her back again to just keep getting the word out about Kindred Stories.
And what a beautiful, it's an old bungalow that was converted. That space is amazing.
Absolutely beautiful, and she just transformed the whole thing, and you really do feel like you're home whenever you walk in there. It has a good vibe to it.
Very, very nice. And with that beautiful backdrop of downtown.
There you go.
We love the Third Ward. All right,
Absolutely.
Joe, thanks so much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, coming up, the decadent dessert that would be the perfect addition to your Thanksgiving spread.
And Houston Ballet's The Nutcracker is back. We are sitting down with Houston Ballet principal dancer Connor Walsh. There he is. We'll have a chat to learn more about this holiday classic for all ages. Houston Life will be right back. Snowflakes, sword fights, and dancing dolls. Houston Ballet's The Nutcracker finally is back. It is the perfect way to get the family together and kick off the holiday season. Joining me now is Houston Ballet principal dancer Connor Walsh playing the prince in The Nutcracker. Connor, it is great to see you. Welcome to Houston Life.
Thank you, Derek. Great to be here. Thanks for having us.
So let's talk about what it's like being back on stage, because it almost feels like the holidays can't be the holidays without the Nutcracker. Last year, a lot of people missed out. It's been 24 months since we've seen the show on stage here in Houston. How are you all feeling?
We are so excited to be back in our home. I mean, even after Hurricane Harvey, when our theater was underwater, we found a way to do the Nutcracker. So to take a year off was such an adjustment for all of our company, because it's something we've done every year since we were kids. So to be back in our home theater and reunited with the audience, we are so excited. It's our biggest production we do every year. It involves so many people. So to bring our whole arts community together and back to the Wortham stage, we're just so thrilled.
It's awesome, and I know you all are a family. We're such fans of yours and the entire company, and we love seeing this video. Little previews from the show for people who haven't been in a minute. Let's talk about your history, because you really have an incredible story. You started dancing at the age of 7 under the direction of your mother, born in Fairfax, Virginia, and then in 2004, you joined Houston Ballet as a company member, and quickly you were promoted to soloist in 06, and then principal in 07. So this really, I mean, you've been there almost 15 years now, more than 15 years.
More than that. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah. I joined the school when I was 15 years old, and we have an incredible ballet academy. And one of the special things about Nutcracker is that it involves our entire school. It's a time when the company and the school all work together. We become one big, beautiful company. And so it's often a young dancer's first exposure to dance, to the ballet. It's the first show I saw. And for many Houstonians, I know we have, I think it's like over 70,000 people a year come to see the Nutcracker.
Wow.
So it's just an amazing thing for us to share the art of dance and expose so many new people to the performing arts. So it's something that we look forward to, that special connection we have with each other as a group, and also that connection we have with our audience, whether it's meeting new ones or families that come every year. And it's part of their tradition. So it's something we're so excited for.
Well, I was there a few years ago with my sister and her husband and my nieces that we loved every moment. In addition to the incredible dancers, Connor, I mean, your production team is next level. You truly are a world-class ballet company. Let's talk about some of the fun facts that really help this show come to life. The Christmas tree, do you know how high that actually grows on stage?
You know, I would be lying if I knew exactly how high. It's higher than you can see.
It's 39 feet. 39 feet, and there's a 25-foot spiral staircase within it.
It's magical.
The house from Act 2 is 28 feet tall, 14,000 pounds on the 17,000 square foot stage, and around 75 pounds of faux snow will be used during your run. Is that right?
That's right. And we always joke amongst ourselves that, you know, the snow is coming home with you all the time. You can't, every time you leave the theater, the snow is haunting you for weeks after we close the Nutcracker. But honestly, there's as much choreography backstage as there is on stage with the amount of crew members. We have an incredible orchestra that we're just so excited to hear play every single night. We've missed them so much throughout the pandemic. But the wardrobe team, we have an in-house shop that is building and reconstructing costumes as we speak, and a bunch of dressers, and just so many people front of house as well. It's quite an operation. So you are right. It takes a village, as you said earlier.
It takes a village and a whole lot of love. I want to put the event details up on the screen for our viewers. Last minute touches are going on because the show premieres November 26th, runs through Christmas Eve. Tickets start at only $27. HoustonBallet.org is where you can find more info, or you can call 713-227-2787. Connor Walsh, thank you so much for your time. It's great to see you on Houston Life, and it'll be great to see you back on stage.
Thank you. Great to see you as well. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks so much, Connor. And now let's send things on over to Courtney, who has a very sweet story for us. Hey, Courtney.
Okay, get your forks and knives ready. Anyone who thinks baking is a breeze has probably never done it before. It's something Tres Leches owner Jody Ray had to learn the hard way. After enduring hardships brought on by the pandemic, Jody was forced to swap her business cap with a baking hat and soon learned just how hot it can get in the kitchen.
Tres Leches is typically a Hispanic dessert. We've taken it to the next level. We have 18 different flavors of Tres Leches and a few other desserts, but that's what we specialize in, is flavored Tres Leches. We first opened in summer of 2017. We were down in Conservatory when it was still around, and we did a great job. Business was booming, and some things changed. The next thing I know, we landed in the Woodlands Mall, and that's when COVID reared its face, and things definitely changed. I found myself standing in an empty bakery with no employees and not really sure which direction to go. At the time, I was not the baker. I didn't know how to bake. I'd never done any baking. I stopped by HEB and I bought some flour, some eggs, and I slowly started the path of a baker. Let me get the thing going first, because everybody will make fun of me on national television. I Googled, what was in the cake recipe, and I thought, this can't be this hard. I was completely wrong. Baking is hard. Baking is a science. I probably went through 500 pounds of flour before I got something remotely close to a cake. There was one night where I don't even know how it happened, but something caught on fire, like one of the pots, and I run it outside, and I thought, what is going on? I had no clue whatsoever what I was doing. 4 to 5 weeks later, I finally got my first presentable cake that I was like, yes, I did this. I went from owner-operator to baker almost overnight, and it was a lot of work. And these guys that go to school and do all this, my hat's off to them. It wasn't easy, and I'm still learning. We've got flavors like caramel, white chocolate, chocolate mint, cookies and cream, strawberry red velvet. We have a blue velvet that's amazing. We are doing pumpkin Tres Leches, and it is I love it. It's amazing. I'm always looking for a new challenge, though. Always new flavors. We'll take the Oreos. Boom. Every day I learn something new about a new cake, or when I come up with a new recipe or a new flavor, it takes some time to get it right. I wouldn't change anything I've done. I've learned a lot, especially working with some of the chefs I've worked one-on-one. It's been very interesting. It's been a lot of fun, too. It's something different, something changed. Support small business, local business, and you definitely got to give it a try.
What an incredible story. You've already started. We do have, I have the pumpkin tres leches topped with cinnamon and pumpkin Cheerios. That is what's right here. And then you, Derek, have the caramel tres leches topped with cinnamon toast crunch and a caramel drizzle. You coming up for air yet?
Jody, you are so talented. This is delicious.
So good, right? It smells delicious. I have more to read, and then I'm going to dig in. So Tres Leches is located inside Henderson and Kane in 6th Ward. So go there, stop, pick this up. It's a great addition. And you know what? Why not pick one up for all your neighbors?
Yeah.
Hello,
it
happy
is memorable.
Thanksgiving.
It's that delicious.
It's so good, right? For more information to connect with Jody, you can head to our website, HoustonLife.tv. Now it's my turn.
Okay.
Now you have to
got to try mine later as well. While we chow down on this, why don't we check in with Lauren Kelly, who's got a look at that life-size Nutcracker-themed chocolate display downtown at the Hilton. Wow, you're inside now.
You guys, I'm trying really hard not to chow down on each piece of chocolate that's in here. Everything you see is chocolate, and it's 6.5 million calories for the whole thing. But for the holidays, I took all of those out. I've got the details on how all of this came together when Houston Life returns. She's chocolate. That's chocolate. Since 2005, the Hilton Americas downtown has been putting together this beautiful display. It's iconic, really. It's all chocolate. It's 2 tons of chocolate, and one of the guys behind it is pastry chef Mahesh. We are just in awe of all of this chocolate because you said that you start about July putting the pieces together and really putting the last touches on them.
Yes, always we have to work ahead of time. And
You have to, right? Because the holidays feel like they're just here. Let's talk about the ingredients, though. How much chocolate, how much egg, how much sugar?
So it has a 6.5 million calories.
Oh, that's all? That's nothing. Okay.
1,350 pounds of dark chocolate.
Okay.
Close to 850 pounds of white chocolate.
That is so much chocolate, and literally everything that you see here is chocolate, from the floor to the Mouse King to the Nutcracker. I don't know if that you can look right now, but there's gingerbread bricks on the back side. But this is just a little bit of a demonstration of the kind of chocolate that's used. First of all, what we see here is the red. Where did you say this red came from?
So this is actually the chocolate piece from his jacket.
Okay, this is his jacket, and this is totally edible, right?
This is,
okay,
yes,
so I'm gonna just taste this.
dough.
But you can it's chocolate dough, so it's moldable.
Yes.
Oh, that is so good. Okay, but this right here, what is this egg-looking thing?
So this is actually a solid chocolate. So that's how you get the base out of the characters.
Okay.
And then sculpt on top of that with the chocolate dough.
But since this is a Nutcracker theme, you have given me this nut piece of chocolate to crack. So I'm gonna crack this just like this, right? Because it's just hollow from the inside. I'm very afraid. Oh! Ta-da! You can eat, and I can eat a piece of this too, right?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Oh my God, you guys, this is just a magnificent display. Chef, thank you for sharing this with this beautiful thing every single year. We look forward to more. Also, you guys do breakfast with Santa on Saturdays and Sundays of December.
Yes, we do December.
If anybody wants more information, just log on to HoustonLife.tv. I'm gonna go and finish this chocolate Ed right now. Houston Life will be right back.
Coming up tomorrow on Houston Life, we're chatting with Pablo Larraín, the director of the new film Spencer, based on the life of Princess Diana.
And we're learning how to spice up your Thanksgiving meal with traditional family dishes from a popular local Mexican restaurant spot. It's sure to spice up that Thanksgiving meal.
Oh, Picos.
Yes.
That's one of our favorite. You remember those to-go kits for margaritas that during the pandemic?
Remember?
They helped us get through the pandemic, Picos.
In queso emergency.
In queso emergency.
We love our Picos friends.
I think you can still order those.
Oh, yes. They better not get away with those. All right, let's get a final look at what you had to say about our question of the day. We asked if you could choose what would be your last meal and why. Gloria writes in, tiny filet mignon with 2 fried shrimp, a crispy taco with hamburger meat, loaded with lettuce, tomatoes and grated cheese, guacamole, mashed potatoes with cream gravy, chili con queso, salsa chips. Did you say last?
Oh.
She's got a lot.
Wow.
I'm with you. It's hard for me to choose.
And also we got crawfish and gumbo on the list, of course.
With okra.
With okra.
Side of okra is what Paul said. I love me some okra.
I can hear Joe Sam laughing from across the studio. Gumbo's just not the same without okra.
There's 2 camps, though, with
Two
and
camps.
without.
Oh, and the potato salad conversation for another day.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're really stirring the pot, if you will. Let's toss it over to Keith and Christine as that wraps up our Monday edition of Houston Life. Hey, guys.
Oh, getting our palates ready for the Thanksgiving meal that's coming
we're
up.
just going to eat all that and just roll us out of here.
Got to put our eating pants on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The stretchy ones, you know, with the drawstring. Love it.
Or just pop that top button.
Oh, no, no.
You're classy like Keith.
No.